Welcome back to another episode of Tendencies. I'm your host, Jreese.
And I am J Suave.
And if you're returning, I just want to say thank you for tuning in last week. And if you're new, I just want to say welcome. All right? It's the end of the year. Apple replays and Spotify remixes are out. So we're about to discuss that today. All right? It's really simple, real easy today, real light. Hopefully it's real light. Hopefully, ain't nothing crazy happen. But, let's go ahead and get into it, man. What's your Apple replay looking like, brother?
So I'm going to go ahead. You just want me to start off with like the old general stuff or like the first things they give you whenever it's just like the regular replay where it shows you how many minutes you listen to?
Yeah, let's do like the minutes and everything and stuff like that right now.
Bet. So my minutes listened to, I honestly thought it would be higher. I only listened to 45,280 minutes of music.
Oh, word? That's it?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, ain't no way. But like, I don't know. Because I only say that because I see people, and it says they listen to 95,000
no, that's crazy.
minutes.
I saw someone, it was like 154,000 minutes, and it was like their number one artist was, I think it was Yeet. I was like,
that's real.
I was like, that's a crazy amount of Yeet you probably listen to.
That is a crazy amount of Yeet, but like, bro, that amount of music is kind of wild, just to me at least. But that was just my minutes amount of music. Out of 929 artists, Drake was my top artist. And I was I'm going to say I was surprised because Drake is on, like, every single one of my playlists. But it's also, like, it's so, like, I don't...
Yeah, how many artists was
common, it? 929. So it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's, like, so predictable.
You're a basic bitch.
Bro.
You're a basic bitch, brother.
Bro, he's my favorite artist, bro. I'm pretty sure your favorite artist is number one, too.
Oh, 100% he was.
Exactly. So
100% he was.
Exactly. But, I mean, my third one, my top song played this year was MJ by Big Scar. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That song was on repeat. That was my anthem. So if you know what I'm talking about, I love you. And my top album played this year was also Nostalgia by Rod Wave. I'm actually going to his concert. Should be in like a week, so y'all
excited, ain't you?
Y'all always know I'm ready to.
Hey, go follow him on the gram. He gonna be posting them on his stories. He'll be posting stuff.
Real.
Gotta follow, bro.
But that was my top played album with 62 plays on it. Just in general, hip hop was my top genre for the year. So as y'all can see.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't have no 90,000 minutes or 100,000 minutes, but I did have a lot of minutes. I had 64,000 minutes, which I'd say more than you. So, am I saying I'm better? Yes, but
how does that make someone better?
Hey, that doesn't make someone better. That makes me better.
How?
Hey, if you know, you know. I'm just better.
I don't think you know.
I do know, but you don't know, so I can't let you know why I'm better, but I know that you don't know that I know I'm better.
Just because you have more minutes?
Bro, yes. But, my top artist out of 1,143 total artists I listened to this year, my number one was Neo with 2,404 minutes. Honestly, I was really surprised by that because I didn't think I listened to that much Neo this year.
You listen to that much Neo every year.
I do listen to a lot of Neo every year. I didn't think it was going to be my number one this year. I didn't know who it was going to be, but I thought I was like really lax on Neo this year. But I guess not. So my number one was Neo. My number one song played this year was Forever in Your Eyes by Mint Condition. That song, I don't know what it is about that song, but it had crack in it when I first heard it. Back in I think it was back in February. I listened to it for the first time. And I was like, oh my goodness. I listened to it like crazy, man. Which was really surprising to me. I thought, I'm not that surprised, but it's surprising still that I listened to it that many times where it's my number one. But that was back in February, so I had the whole year listen to it over and over again. But I listened to that song quite a bit, about, 65 times, which honestly, not gonna lie, it's a lot, but it's not that much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've had a song where I played like over 100 times. Do you have any songs like that or nah?
That I played over 100 times? No.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a song over 100 times. But my number one album I listened to this year was Don't Get Too Cozy by Fabo. And then that album, I just listened to a bunch at work. Because when it first dropped, I listened to it like a whole bunch at work. Because I always have my headphones in at work when I'm reffing or something like that. Because, like, I be getting bored just listening to kids yell at me. So I'm like, Like, I'm not really tripping. So I put my headphones in, and that album dropped. So I listened to it the whole Saturday during a little basketball tournament. And then I listened to it again a couple of weeks ago. I put it on repeat while I was at work, and I think I listened to it again while I was at school. Like, that album was just really great. I really enjoyed that album. And then obviously, if you don't know from what I just mentioned, my number one genre was R&B and soul. With a second place contemporary R&B. So R&B is my life, man. Love R&B. I love it. But
It's a lifeline,
bro. Is that a call for hope? I don't know. It's up to you if you think so. I don't think so. I think you need hope if you listen to R&B like me. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get into all our artists. Not all artists, but say our top 10. Unless you want to go 15. Do you want to go top 10 or top 15?
I'll just go top 10 for right now.
Okay.
So y'all know my number one, it was already Drake. So we already went through that. My number two, I already spoke on this like a minute ago. Rod Wave. I got to get ready for this concert.
The minutes are going to go up in the next week or so.
No, for real. Is that a cry for help? I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe.
Are you going with anyone to the Rod Wave concert?
Yeah, I'm actually going with my sister, and I'm going with 3 other of my friends, so that'll be fun. My number 3, I wasn't expecting this, but it's Kendrick Lamar, and I felt like I was laxed off Kendrick Lamar. And I listened to 1,285 minutes of his music. But I feel like half of that, like, most of the music of his I listen to, the songs are like 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I just re-listen to those all the time. And then number 4 was really surprising, but not surprising at the same thing. And I know y'all remember whenever I said, my bad, but I said I listen to all genres. Morgan Wallen is at my number 4. And I really didn't even expect this, but I listen to my country playlist like all the time. Going to school, coming back from school, just chilling, like cleaning my room, something like that.
Yeah, you joined the party on the PlayStation, and we just hear country music playing in the background. Lawrence is like, who's playing country music right now? And like, I already know who's playing it.
Bro, you already know.
I already know.
I'm like the only one out of our friends who like consistently play it.
The only other person is Matthias, but Matthias doesn't even play it that much.
Exactly. So Morgan Wallen's at my 4. Then at number 5, I have Lil Durk at my 5. I love Lil Durk. I'm surprised he wasn't higher, honestly. I thought he had more music in my playlist at least. Or I thought I listened to him just a bit more than Morgan Wallen and Kendrick Lamar. But I guess not. Then at my number 6, I'm going to go back to country because Zach Bryan is at my number 6.
God dang, man.
Bro, Zach Bryan is really himothy, though, bro. Like, we had ended up going, me and my boy Gavin, we went to a festival. It was the College Station Festival, if y'all know about it. And he was there. We were on our feet for 12 hours, bro. We probably got there at like 12, and then we left at like around 12 a.m. So it was just it was just a crazy experience. The crazy eyes thing that they say about Zach Bryan is real because I was looking at him. I was like, holy, this guy looks insane. And the people he plays with, like his band and people like that, they're honestly... This man chose some crazy musicians, man. They have some real talent. And just one of those things to where it's like seeing him live is it's such a different experience. And at the festival, they had like Flatland Cavalry there. They had I forget the other people's names. I'm gonna say it later because I'm gonna remember later. But I'm gonna go ahead into my 7th top ranked musician, and it is NBA YoungBoy. And that, I won't say that was surprising for me. If it was in my top 5, it would have been surprising for me. But this man, on 2018, this man had my playlist on repeat and repeat and repeat.
Man, you just like violence. You just like to fight.
Bro, that's not true. That's not true. But I had him at, what's it called, my 7th. And most of his old songs are just on my playlist. I got a couple of his new albums on there. But this man dropped a new album, like, every 6 months or every 4 months, bro. But he just has a bunch of music that I just listen to. So, it's nothing crazy. He just has a bunch of music in general. And at number 8, I have my hero, Future.
your hero?
My
Future?
hero. I
Bro, hit us with a quote right now. Hit us with a quote.
She belongs to the streets. But that I feel like just one of those things to where like he definitely whenever he dropped I Never Liked You and that whole album and I have the whole Hendrix album in one of my playlists. So it's like there's not a miss in either album. And I'm just sitting there listening to it all day, probably whenever I'm just alone because people don't be wanting to people be like, "What you listening to Future for?" Cuz I feel like whenever you're like listening to it unless it's like a really really mainstream song, no one really cares to hear it. At least.
You let any of us get in the car with you while you listen to this Future. We ain't telling you to turn it off. We listen to that thing. What else Future say? Future say sensational.
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 And then at number 9, this guy was in my top 5 last year. Honestly, I feel like he kind of just dropped too late with another artist to be my top 5 this year. But at number, what am I at, 9?
Yeah, I think so.
We have J. Cole at number 9.
Woo.
And if you grew up with me, you know I was the biggest J. Cole fanboy like ever. But this year, it was just like, I kind of just listened to a lot more music this year to where...
And also, J. Cole didn't really drop none this year.
Like he didn't even for real drop. So, and I already know every song from like all of his albums by heart. So it's not like I don't want to listen to him. It's just the fact that I got other stuff to listen to. And then at number 10, this guy will probably definitely be higher next year. I got Tory Lanez, but... Ooh. I'm honestly surprised he wasn't higher this year. I know I'm saying that about a lot of artists in my top 10. But with Tory Lanez, this man dropping bangers from the pen. Like, what? This man dropping bangers.
That boy Poison Ivy, oh my goodness.
No, it was hard. And it's just crazy, man. Tory Lanez finna be in my top 5 next year, book it. Even though that completely falls on me.
Yeah, I don't know about that because unless Tory drops another thing next year, which I don't know if he will because you know where he's at right now.
Yeah.
But it really all depends. But my top 10's looking, like I said earlier, Neo, my number 1. He's my number 1 every year except for like a couple years where Tyus was my number 1. And then at number 2, I have Mint Condition. I don't know what it was because it was during January whenever we started the winter season up at the Star. And then I was reffing and coaching. And then I just like... Because I was looking for more music that I haven't heard before, and like Mint Condition, I was like, oh, I like Pretty Brown Eyes. I like what's it called? She Sends Me Swinging. I like So Fine. So I was like, let me go a little bit more in depth with their catalog, and then I did. I logged in 2,176 minutes. So like I was really in deep for the first 3 months of the year, from January, February, and March. So I'm kind of surprised they're not my number 1 because I listen to them so much. Then I listen to them even more throughout the year, just certain songs. So I'm surprised Neo's up there at number 1 when you take that into effect. Then, like, that's 2,000. Like, those two artists are both 2,000 minutes. And my number 3 is Tyus, of course. You know, Tyus is always going to be my top 5 no matter what. And then I only listen to him 13 minutes. So, like, 13 minutes, not 13 minutes, 13,000. 1,300 minutes. So, like, 1,300, from going from 1,300 minutes to 2,176 from 3 to 2, that's like a big jump. So, I feel like they definitely messed something up because I don't think the jump should have been that much.
Yeah.
But that's my number 3. Number 4, I got Eric Bellinger. You already know it's easy, baby. It's easy. And Eric Bellinger does not miss. Like, I definitely think I listen to him more towards the summertime. And then, because he dropped Hotline. It's a 1-800 Hit Easy. That's what he dropped. Yeah. He dropped 1-800 Hit Easy, number 2, with Hitmaker. And then I also listen to Cuffing Season a little bit. When we dropped that one album, that one episode. So I listened to that whole album. And then soon, I think it was supposed to drop a couple weeks ago, but I know soon. I think in December he's dropping the Rebirth 3. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to that. So he might get a couple more minutes. He won't jump up over Tyus. But, you know, that's definitely my number 4. Number 5, I told y'all he was on the come up. I told y'all, Dylan Sinclair. Like, bro has the voice of an angel, man. He doesn't hit no high notes like that, but he doesn't need to. Voice of an angel, bro, just go crazy whenever he's on the mic.
That's my twin.
I mean, you
That's my twin.
You look nothing like Dylan Sinclair, bro.
We sound the same.
My bad. Right? Hey, hit us with some vocals right now.
Sweeter than a number 9 with a large sunrise.
Nah.
Bro, that's my twin.
Bro. Nah.
Even when you're not here, you make all of my
Bro, nah,
time.
you definitely a Rod, bro. Hit some Rod right now.
Thinking about my life and how far I came. Thinking about my life and mistakes that I made.
Bro, mixtape coming soon? Mixtape
Coming soon, y'all. Don't even worry about it. It's on the way. It's dropping December 27th, 2029.
2029 is crazy. That's a whole 6 years away.
Nah, but for real, y'all. Be on the lookout, bro. It's just going to drop whenever you least expect it.
Bro, it's going to be the first album to drop. It have 0 sales.
We spent so much time on the album for
to get -2 plays.
How does that even work?
They take our plays back. What's it called? Number 6, I got Music Soul Child. And if you don't think Music Soul Child is underrated, like, he really is. People don't talk about him enough. Music Soul Child's been in the game for so long, dropping nothing but hits, but people don't want to talk about it. Like, Music Soul Child just doesn't miss. Number 7, I have Chris Brown, which I'm surprised about. I didn't think it would be my top 10. I didn't listen that much Chris Brown this year. And then I don't know when I could have. The only time I listened to Chris Brown was when he dropped that new album, 1111. I wasn't really rocking it with it like that.
Bro, be dropping 50 album songs.
I'm saying, like, that's why I didn't listen to a lot of Chris Brown this year. Because, bro, we dropping them long songs, bro, and I don't have time. I think it probably had to do, he dropped this one song that was in Spanish with this other dude. And then, like, I think I listened to that song a lot. So I think that's what kind of boosted him. But to number 7, which is crazy. Because I'm surprised he's over T-Pain, who I have at 8. Because T-Pain lets do a lot more this year. Because T-Pain dropped the cover album where he covered songs like Tennessee Whiskey, Spending the Night. He dropped, it was, what's it called? The One Journey song, Don't Stop Believing. Like, he had songs like that on that cover album. And that album was just, like, if you don't think T-Pain can sing without the auto-tune, you're sleeping, man. T-Pain's voice is really, like, one of a kind. And he doesn't need an auto-tune. He uses it, he enhances auto-tune. Auto-tune doesn't enhance T-Pain.
My twin.
Bro, stop saying you twins with all these people, man.
That's my twin flame.
Nah, I'm surprised that this dude's not in my top 5, just because he's been in my top 5 the past few years, and that's Michael Jackson. Like, Michael Jackson, the fact that he's not in my top 5 is crazy, because I thought I listened to a lot more Michael Jackson this year than I guess I did. But I remember last year, he was my number 2, but I definitely listened to Thriller a lot more, the album. And I listened to Off the Wall a lot more the previous year. So I definitely see why he was not in my top 3, but I really thought he'd be my top 5. And I'm surprised Drake is at 10, because I thought Drake would be like at 7 or 8 or 6 or something like that. I didn't think he was going to be top 5 this year.
Yeah.
But I definitely thought he was going to be in my top 5, or like at least like bottom, right on the border. So the fact that he's top 10, borderline out of it, with Fabo, who I listened to his album the most this year, and he's at number 11 with 93 minutes. And Drake only logged in 902 minutes.
Sheesh.
So, like, I really thought I listened to a lot more Drake than I guess I did. So let's go ahead and get into our top songs. You want to do top 5 or top 10 songs?
I wanna go ahead and do. I want to do top 10 again. Because
Okay.
there's some songs in here I want to talk about.
All right. I'll go first since you went first last time.
Say no more.
I'll start at 10, though, so we go up. Because you already know what number 1 was with Forever in Your Eyes. So let's start at number 10, which I have Bubbly by Ethan Lowe. Like, I heard this song from Gender Rec Music, like I said, in that very second episode or very first episode of, our non-sport related topics. Gender Rec be putting me on nothing but bangers, man. He put me on Ethan Lowe. He put me on Dylan Sinclair, Destin Conrad. Put me on everybody, man. But Bubbly, definitely like that song. Like, bro, like she was drinking bubbly, bro. There's nothing else to say, bro. She was out here drinking bubbly. Like, come on now.
It was real.
Like, bro, there's a certain line in the lyric in the second verse that he dropped. I forgot what it was. I think it was something about she was trying to move on, and then something along that line. But like the way he sang it was so majestic. I just love that song.
She miss you, bro.
Bro, I miss her.
She miss you, bro.
I miss her. We can't get into this today. But number 9, I have Open by Dylan Sinclair, the remix specifically, because that one has Dylan Sinclair, Destin Conrad, and Jack James. And that song, I thought I listened to a lot more, because especially with Dylan Sinclair being in at number 5, I definitely thought that was my most played song from him. And I was just like, bro, that song, Dylan Sinclair, his version didn't change much from the original version. But then Destin Conrad opens the song up, talking about some crazy stuff, bro. And like then Dylan Sinclair comes in talking about, what's it called? It's like he wants to treat you like the goddess that you are. You're the baddest that he's seen. I'm not just talking by the bar. Like, bro, like, I need a girl like that.
I'm just talking.
Bro.
I'm just talking.
Bro, I need a girl like that, bro. Then Jack James comes in and he says, there's something in the water. I've been trying to dive in. And he goes, in. I was like, oh my God. I was like, stop the.
Yeah,
I was like,
y'all hear that, man's.
Bro, okay, bro. If I was serious, bro.
Bro,
look.
mixtape dropping
bro,
soon.
mixtape dropping soon. Bro, you're not ready for it, bro.
I'm lead singer, though.
I'm lead singer.
Nah.
I'm lead singer.
No. I'm the vocals of us.
Nah.
I am the vocals.
Nah. Bro, if we're Outkast, I'm definitely Andre 3000 and you're a big boy.
Then we're not Outkast.
Bro, what's it called? I can name another girl, bro.
We're not Outkast. We're J Tendencies. I'm dropping the mixtape. I'm the vocals, baby.
Nah.
You can drop the verse.
If we're iconic duos, bro, you're Tyler, I'm Frank. Bro. You're Drake, I'm Party.
Speaking of Frank, I was just listening to like his whole discography before I walked in here.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, bro, I'm okay.
Bro.
Don't ask me again.
All right, I got you. Are you okay?
Oh no.
All right, number 8, I got On and On by Mint Condition. And like, bro, if you don't know about On and On, I don't know what else to say. I think it was the album is called, what was the album called? I think it's called Diary of a Mad Band. No, that's not that. That's a Jodeci album. I'm tripping.
Jodeci.
Bro, if you don't know about Jodeci, man, Jodeci should have been, hey, we'll talk about that a different day. I want to talk about R&B groups at a whole nother day. But this album, if you don't know about Definition of a Band, that's what it was called. If you don't know about Definition of a Band, get on that. That's definitely their best album. And then Mint Condition, my favorite, is this year they overtook it, Jodeci, as my favorite group, 90s R&B singing group. So if you don't know about that Mint Condition, go listen to Definition of a Band right now. Number 7, Devin Morrison. I told you about him back in episode 2 again. Devin Morrison with his rendition of "It Never Rains" by Tony Tone. This is the one instance, or one of the few instances, where I think the cover might be better than the original. And I love both versions. The original is a classic, right? If you don't know about that "It Never Rains" in Southern California, then I don't know what to say, but you are lacking, because that is an instant classic. And the fact that he was able to put his own spin on it, and it's still really good, and it has the ability to surpass the original. I'm not saying it has. I'm saying it has the ability. It could be. It's a toss-up on whether I'm in, like, which mood I'm in. But it's such a great song. And you already know about number 6, bro. Mint Condition, Breaking My Heart, Pretty Brown Eyes. Like, bro.
No.
Hit us with the chorus, bro. Hit us with the chorus.
Bro, you hit me with the chorus since you want to be lead
singer. Bro, you hit us with the chorus.
Hit me
you
with
said
the
you want to
chorus.
be the lead singer. Hey. I'm gonna let you hit it. I'm gonna hit it.
Nah, Brian, nothing.
You ain't hit it, bro. If you don't know about Breaking My Heart, then you just not on TikTok then, because that was like
real.
That was on TikTok for so long, bro.
Breaking my heart.
Nah.
Bro, I'm just trolling, bro. No.
You trash. You trash.
Bro, you wish.
Bro, number 5, I gotta wait so long with 35 plays, but I'm surprised it's at number 5, just because that song. Like, the song's been out for a minute, but I listened to it, like, for a whole day of class, like, a couple weeks ago, because it dropped, like, right before Halloween. So I was like, so the fact that it's in my number 5 already, I'm like, damn. Number 4, Only If You Let Me by Tyus. Like, Tyus does not get no better. There's nothing better than Tyus, bro. I'm telling you right now.
I feel like there is.
No, there's nothing better than Tyus, man. If only Tyus dropped more, because this is the only song he dropped all year. And, like, it's already December, man. But, like, this song, bro's talking to this girl. He's trying to get her to, leave her man for him.
That's real.
That's
real.
He's like, I'm going to leave my girl for you.
Oh.
I don't know if that's true. But leave your man for me.
Exactly.
Leave your man for me. Like, bro had her calling him up, reminiscing about what they did the other day. And, like, he said he don't care about what her man say. At all, bro. Like, I don't care what her man says either. Like, tell him about me. Tell him about me.
He know about me.
Number 3, I got Pretty Lady by Mint Condition. My top 3 is all Mint Condition songs, which is crazy. Pretty Lady featuring Charlie Wilson, Uncle Charlie. If you don't know about the Uncle Charlie, all you got to think is shabba-dabba-dwee-dwee-dwee. If you don't know about that shabba-dabba-dwee-dwee-dwee, like, come on. That's iconic right there. Jalen, hit with shabba-dabba-dwee-dwee-dwee.
Shabba-dabba-dwee-bee-bee.
Bro said it wrong. Bro said it wrong, bro. Shabba-dabba-dwee-dwee-dwee.
Shabba dwee dwee dwee.
Bro, my shit was better though.
Bro, that's because you listen to it.
No, that's
I don't be
because
listening to it.
you don't be listening to Uncle Charlie.
Bro, no.
Are you even black for real? You don't be listening
Yeah.
to Uncle Charlie?
There's people not on there. I could question you if you were black or not.
Bro, hey, you're just jealous.
Jealous of what?
You're just jealous of me. That's what you're jealous
What?
of. Number 2 is the never that you'll never know. He's telling Shawty that you will never know what it's like to be with me if you're not with me. Get with
That's
me.
real.
I need her to get with me.
No, you don't, bro.
I miss her.
Bro, not again,
I miss her.
bro.
But number 1, I already said, Forever in Your Eyes, Mint Condition. You already know. Mint Condition should have been my number 1 this year, but it wasn't because, Neo exists. But I'll let you go ahead and get your top 10.
Y'all, my number 10 is going to start off with a banger. My number 10 song is Jungle by Drake. When I tell y'all, this song had my heart in a chokehold, probably like in February, boy. Because this song was just, oh my goodness. Just one of the best songs by Drake in general. Definitely a top 10 song. Maybe top 5 if you really think that. But definitely
Bro's
top
been
10.
going through it.
I've been going through it.
You miss her?
No, not at all.
I miss her.
Then at number 9, I have Session 32 by Summer Walker. And this song's only like a minute and probably like a minute 20 seconds. I played this song 41 times. And when I tell you, I got a friend, we be playing this song. We be spinning the song bar for bar from the first second to the last second. She hit that. The way love letters, us. But it was just one of the...
Bro, I don't know why that just makes me think of that dude on TikTok. That everybody was like, is that SpongeBob singing it? Because that one dude with the super high voice?
He is. But Summer Walker definitely don't miss for real. And then at number 8, I got Ron Artest by Babyface Ray. I've definitely been listening to a lot of more Babyface since I got to school or like in the summer. Because it was just in the summer. I met a lot of new people who listened to Babyface. And I was like, all right, low-key, y'all put me on. I ain't gonna lie. Then, number 5, 7, y'all. My bad. I'm at 7. I got Chose by NBA Youngboy. Honestly, one of my favorite songs by Youngboy. I'm surprised I had some other ones that weren't in my top 10, honestly. But definitely one of my favorite songs by YB. And it was on one of his... I forget which album it was on because, like I said, he dropped all the time. Then at number 6, I got Me Versus the World by Rod Wave. And I got a story about this. Me and my roommate, Alan, whenever this album came out, we would be bumping this album all the time. And there are 2 songs in my top 3 that I'm going to talk about that are also in this album. So we're going to get to that in a couple of seconds, actually. But Me Versus the World, definitely top Rod song, bro. But it's a good song right there. And then at number 5, y'all don't flame me. Because I have a story. Oh, don't flame me.
No, say it. I'm curious now.
I'm going to say
it.
I just don't flame me. And I'm going to tell y'all the song before I tell y'all the story. So y'all can get y'all's laughs out, stuff like that. Amnesia by 5 Seconds of Summer. Bro, don't flame me, y'all. Don't flame me. And I know one of my best friends, big 5 Sauce fan. Shout out Alyssa. But she probably won't trip. She'll be like, oh my God, you listen to him that much? No. No. But my story behind it, bro. So whenever I would get in my car, right, I would always plug in my phone to my charger because I didn't have Bluetooth or nothing. So if I wasn't playing any music, like before I plugged my phone in, it would just go to the first song that I downloaded in general, which was Amnesia. This song has played 49 times this year. And there's no possible way that this song is really in my top 5. And whenever I saw it, I was like, bro, this is literally the most insane thing I've ever seen. And just, y'all can flame me all y'all want, bro. I know I said don't flame me, But now that I got my story out, y'all have to understand.
Flame him.
Bro.
Flame him.
Y'all go ahead, flame me in the comments, bro. Simple. Number 4, this song, bro. I started listening to this song in like September. So the way this song made a 3-1 comeback, like he's LeBron against all of these other songs, is low-key wild to me. This is number 4.
Okay.
I got 2 Chrome Necklaces by Autumn. And whenever this song, I found out whenever this song dropped because Autumn posted this TikTok, and it was just of him listening to the song. And I was like, hold up, this John is tough. Like, what? And I know my boy Omar thing. He's like, yeah, bro, my boy Autumn fire.
That boy Omar, I love him some Autumn.
Nah, for real, he love Autumn. And just definitely a tough song. You got 4G sellers too. That isn't in my top, even in my top 15. But crazy song by Autumn. But 2 Chrome Necklaces definitely had me in a chokehold, mainly because it was on TikTok too. He added the yeet bell into the song. Like, bro, he was just spitting, bro. Like, it was crazy. Then to get in my top 3, this is my second Rod song out of the 3 in this top 10. I got Alone by Rod Wave.
Are you okay?
Bro, I swear I'm okay.
Are you really?
I swear I'm okay. That boy Rasta.
Hey.
I don't want to be alone.
Hey, what Brian said
I
to
don't want to
Stewie?
be. I don't want to be.
Hey,
don't leave me alone.
He said, you're going to be okay.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your
It's
fault.
not your fault.
Come on, man, not me. But yeah, bro. Rod Wave was definitely in his bag with that song. And at my number 2, y'all already know what my 1 is, but at my 2, No Deal by Rod Wave 2. Easily best song on that album, y'all.
Surprised Rod wasn't your number 1 at this point.
Bro, MJ by Big Scar is so hard. Like I said this in the beginning. There's literally, bro, the way that song had me in a chokehold in the summer and even in this fall, like, bro, R.I.P. Big Scar. Rest in peace. Rest his soul. But those are my top 10 songs. Just love all of them. I'm surprised some of them that I'm looking at now weren't in my top 10, but it's all good.
All right, last but not least, man, we got our top albums of the year. Top 10. All right, you want to go first this time?
Yeah, let me see what my 10th is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, my 10th album, I'm going to start off with that, is going to be Soulfly by Rod Wave.
God. Bro went from Rod Wave, bro said Big Scar, Rod Wave.
And I mean, bro, this album was really what got me, like, hooked on Rod Wave. Like, Ghetto Gospel didn't really get me hooked, but Soulfly was definitely so tough, and the deluxe was even better. Then at number 9, I was actually surprised about this. I have Pink Tape by Lil Uzi Vert. And I swear I didn't listen to it as much as it said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so,
how much did it say you listened to it?
Bro, honestly, I don't even know. It's probably, if Soulfly's on here, this is probably around like 40s, something like that. But honestly, I don't think I listened to it that much. But however, I do have Spin Again in one of my playlists. And I really like that song. So honestly,
that's probably
what boosted Pink Tape. Then number 8, I have Up to Me by Yeet. And there's a couple. I didn't notice how many songs I had in my playlist from this album until I like really looked at it, because I was just like, hold up, ain't no way, because I've only listened to like one Yeet album all the way through, and it wasn't even Up to Me. Then at number 6, honestly, y'all, I might have started at 11, so I'm gonna just go ahead and still go with the ones I was already going with. But this one I have Zach Bryan. The album name is literally Zach Bryan by Zach Bryan, and I feel like this really got boosted because the time I was going to the festival, I was listening to this album probably for like that whole week and a half, 2 weeks. But this man Zach Bryan don't miss at all. So, then next up, I got 7220 Deluxe, Lil Durk. Definitely going into my sophomore year of college, this was my album for sure. You got Computer Murders on there. You got all those songs. Definitely one of Dirk's. I won't say one of his best albums, but definitely one of the best ones that I've liked listening to him so far. And this is getting into my top 5 right here. This low key made a 3-1 comeback too, considering how short it dropped ago, I guess. And it's Tech by Lil Tecca. And I like the album so much because every song fed into each other. Like, you know how like Spotify got that little thing where it flows into the next song?
Yeah.
That was literally Tecca's every single song. Because Apple Music don't even do that.
They do that now.
They do?
Yeah.
And it's just like, hold up. What we doing? But that's starting at 5. And then at number 4, I got A Gift and a Curse by Gunna. First album after, that whole situation with Young Thug. You had F You Mean in there. You had Bottom, Rodeo Drive, bro. Just crazy album. And for him to come out and just beat the brakes off it like that, off the pen, boy.
Gunna don't do nothing but spit bars
Bro.
and eat burgers.
Bro, he's skinny.
Okay.
Bro, but what's it called? This man Gunna. No one can flow on the beat like Gunna, for sure. And the only person, bro, spit a bar right now.
Bro, y'all not ready for it.
Spit a bar right now.
I'll say for the mixtape.
But yeah, bro, no one can spit bars like Gunna. Honestly, me personally, whenever I was listening to it, the only person like I thought could really flow on a beat like him was also Big Scar. If you like for real be listening to his music. And at number 3, I got another Dirk album, Almost Healed. It's his most recent one. I really liked it. He had J. Cole on the album too. I won't say it was one of my favorite ones, but it was just, I listened to it a lot because I kind of learned to like it. You feel me? But my second one, this was a surprising one, and it is SOS by SZA. And I have a story. I have a story behind this. The album was so hard.
I love the album.
The album was so hard. And I used to, back in the summer, I used to get my hair done by one of my friends, Alea. And whenever I would go over there, the whole time I'd be over there, we'd be listening to this album through and through. And I wasn't even pressed about it because the album's just hard, bro. Mm-hmm. And, bro, it was just, there was no bad moment listening to that
What's
album.
your favorite song on the album?
There's so many, bro.
I might be basic for saying this. I really love Snooze. That's probably my favorite. I love Snooze.
Bro, I literally forget the name. It's like, how am I supposed to tell you?
I don't want you
seeing with anyone, but nobody gets me. That's the song name. I love that song because people be screaming that song. And just one of my favorite songs of the album. I also like Kill Bill.
Yeah, Kill Bill, obviously. I like Low, too.
Yeah. And Kill Bill, have you heard the Doja Cat remix?
No, I don't think I have.
Doja Cat remix is so tough.
I didn't even know there was a Doja Cat remix.
Bro, Doja Cat remix, like, I'm not too big on Doja Cat anymore. But
I love Doja Cat. It's a shame she lost her damn mind.
Yeah, she lost her mind. That's the reason why I'm like, hey. But, bro, she came on the beat, like, spitting.
Doja has always had bars, bro.
Yeah, she's always had bars.
Bro, the first song I've ever heard from Doja, I think most of it was the Move song.
Bro.
Where she was just twerking in the cow outfit.
Bro, I have a story about this. Mm-hmm. Because I saw her account whenever she had, like, 16,000 followers. And I followed her because she dropped the Move song. And I was like,
she's bad.
I was literally like, she's bad. Mm-hmm. And I didn't, like, think anything of it. And then next thing you know, she has 800K,
I know.
1.2, 2.1. And I'm like, bro, there's literally no way I followed this girl whenever she had 16K followers. That was one of the most insane things about it. And let me go ahead and get to my number 1 album. You can already probably guess who it is. You can already guess who it is. It is my boy Rod Wave, Nostalgia. Like I said, December 9th, I will be at that concert. I'm going to be screaming. I'm going to be crying.
Bro's going to bring him a box of tissues.
Nah, for real. Box of tissues. I'm going to bring everything, bro. Kleenexes and all. But that's my top 10. Hopefully y'all rock it with it. I mean, I really feel like Up to Me and Pink Tape, I'm not too sure about that. But there's probably like a couple of songs that kind of boost those albums. But that's my top 10.
Number 10, I'm really surprised this is in my top 15 at all. Because I did listen to it a lot, not a lot, but I listened to it probably 3 times through while I was at work one day. But the fact that it's at number 10 is crazy. And that's I Hope You See This by Thuy. And she's a Vietnamese artist, and she be singing though. So I'm not mad that it's up there. It's just I'm really surprised that it's up there. Number 9, I have the Alone at Prom Deluxe, which is crazy because that just came out. So I think they combined the Alone at Prom regular one and the Deluxe. Because I understand Alone because I listen to The Color Violet a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but I listen. 47 plays on Alone at Prom Deluxe. So I'm a little surprised that it says Deluxe and not just the regular version. But what was the song? It was the Prom King. That song was crazy, especially the second half of that song. I really liked Sex Anonymous, and I liked Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is probably my favorite song in the Deluxe. I listen to that so much, bro. Love that song. Number 8, I have Soulquarius by Fabo, and that's when I really started getting into Fabo. And that was right before the summer started, and I listened to that a lot. I listened to Jelly, there's a song he has with Destin Conrad. I forgot what it's called. Slippery, that's what it was called. Has The Homie, has Palm Trees. Just has a bunch of good songs on that whole album. Number 7, I mentioned this earlier, Definition of a Band by Mint Condition. If you don't know about Mint Condition, you gotta listen to that album. That's the album you have to listen to first. That, and then before you listen to the album, just listen to Breaking My Heart. Because if you don't know about girls with pretty brown eyes, Miss Pretty Brown Eyes, she was breaking his heart, man. And
She broke my heart too, bro.
Same.
She broke my heart too.
I miss her.
Bro.
My bad.
Bro.
But Stokely, bro's voice is majestic. I'm not gonna lie. Freaking, especially when Stokely starts hitting them runs. Woo! Boy, I'm telling you. Number 6, this one was a Deluxe because I listened to the Deluxe way more than I listened to the regular version. But it's Nonfiction by Neo. One of my what I think is one of the most underrated albums of all time. I love the Nonfiction album. People don't talk about it enough. It has Time of Our Lives on it by Neo, which is not my favorite song at all. I think that's my least favorite song on the whole album, to be honest. But that song has She Knows with Juicy J. If you know about that song, you know about that song. My favorite.
If you don't know about that song,
what were you doing in middle school, bro?
Nah, for real.
That song was everywhere.
She knows.
What's it called? I think my favorite song is either Integrity or, let me think, Integrity, Come Over, which is only on the Deluxe, or what's it called? What's the song? It's the very first song, not the intro, but the Everybody Loves She, which is this girl that, because I really love that album just because it's because he says at the beginning, this album is a collection of stories, true stories, but it's a bunch of different stories that come together as one story. And Everybody Loves She is about this girl that only uses him to get closer to other celebrities, but she doesn't care because she gives it good. You feel me? So it's bro is sprung pretty much, and the whole album is just great. Bro goes into a story about how he finds his girl, Miss Integrity, and then she changes his I want to chase this girl. He falls for the girl. He gets with the girl. Then he brings up the thought of a threesome to the girl, and then by doing that, he accidentally admits that he has her homegirl's number, and then they break up, and he's like, "Dang, I miss her," which is real. I miss her.
My twin.
Bro, this is why, bro. This is why. I didn't even think about it. I didn't think about it that deeply. Until now. Oh my goodness. I miss her.
Bro, ain't no way.
Number 5, I have the Call Me If You Get Lost Deluxe, which probably has the same thing as the Tory Lanez Alone at Prom Deluxe, which is I listen to a lot of Tyler the Creator, but I definitely probably listen to the regular Call Me When You Get Lost album just by itself, and then the Deluxe came out. I listened to those songs when those songs dropped, especially, what was it? Wharf Talk. I loved Wharf Talk, and then Sorry Not Sorry. I have 1-800 Hit Easy, the second one, which obviously I talked about earlier. I'm surprised that's up there at number 4 because I didn't think I listened to it that much, but I guess I did. Number 3, I have the R&B You Love by Kenyon Dixon. that dropped like I think a couple months ago, which I'm surprised is at number 3, which is 67 plays, because the only I guess because the singles that dropped that are on the album like Lucky and I think it's called Slow Dancing. Those were songs I listened to a lot. Then when the album came out, I obviously listened to what's it called? What's the song? It was the 2000s R&B. That's what the song was called. You know, That Pain. Number 2, I have no idea how this is at number 2, but like I guess I'm okay with it because it's Drake. But I have For All the Dogs at number 2.
That's wild.
Which is, I didn't even listen to the album. I guess I did, but I didn't think I listened to it that much. And then I did listen to Bahama's Promise a lot though. I'm not gonna lie. Bahama Promises, the song he had with Party. I listened to. I didn't listen to what's it called? What's the song? What's the song with Sexy Red on it? I didn't listen to that song that much.
I forget the name.
I listened to it.
That song is hard though.
It is hard, bro. What's it called? And then number 1, I said obviously earlier, Don't Get Too Cozy. But yeah, are there any really like sneaks that you had on like any of your lists that surprised you?
Bro, it was mainly just, I mean, I already talked about it. It was Up to Me and Pink Tape for sure. Mm-hmm. But I mean, this one wasn't in my top 10, but it was in my top 15. What's it called? Sex, Money, and Drugs by Lucky. I have a couple songs from that album in some of my playlists. But I was like, bro, there's literally no shot. Mm-hmm. This is in my top 15 albums. But I mean, other than that, my last 2 in my top 15 are For All the Dogs and Lovesick by Don Toliver, which makes sense. I got a whole Don Toliver album in my playlist because Don Toliver is hard. But I mean, really the only ones that I would be skeptical about is Up to Me, Pink Tape, and Sex, Money, and Drugs.
Yeah, I definitely would have thought that in my songs, at least, Worst Case Scenario were by Joe or Overjoyed by Stevie Wonder. They would have been over like Bubbly or something. Yeah. But I'm not surprised they're not. I'm surprised in my top 15 that I have BED by Tone Stith. I didn't listen to that song that much, so I'm surprised.
Tone Stith don't miss.
Tone Stith don't miss. Like I've been messing with Tone Stith for a minute though, and then I'm surprised that I had at number 15 I had Intergalactic, that album that came along with the movie that dropped last year. Mm-hmm. So I didn't think I listened to that album that much. But I will say that whenever Angel comes on in my an Angel in Disguise playlist, like I'm on listening to that all the way through. Like even though it's not really anything he's saying, because it's like it's real low, because it's like the ambiance of the mood that you're in. So it's like, but I love that song. And there's another song that I forgot what it's called, but that album was really good. So was the movie. But I'm gonna go just real quick. I'm gonna go over my top 5 playlist, which was number 5 is it's just a vibe playlist with a bunch of the the rap stuff. That's mainly where all that is. So that's at number 5. Number 4, I have My Heart, because I miss her obviously. And then number 3 is my Angel in Disguise playlist, which is all my love songs. I'm a lover boy. What can I say, man? What can I say? My number 2 is my Stargazing with You, is my late night vibe playlist. So that's really what I listen to a lot when I'm not listening to my number 1 playlist. But that's like just a bunch of not really slow songs, but slow songs that just like kind of make you like lose yourself in space and just like it's between the mood where when you're driving, you're like driving to your destination, you get there like, oh snap, did I run any red lights, or like because you're not thinking about driving nothing, you're just thinking about the music you listen to. Then at number 1, I have my old school playlist. Like my number 2 playlist, the Stargazing with You, that logged in 8,000 minutes. My number 1 playlist, my old school playlist, logged in 24,000 minutes. Yeah. So it's like that's a whole nother 16,000 minutes that separates the two. So that's crazy to me. But yeah, that's my top 5 playlists I listen to this year. And I have 20 total playlists.
For me, I have quite a few playlists, but this is my top 5. At number 5, my playlist is called Bless Me. And whenever I made this playlist, it wasn't like nothing crazy. I didn't know what I wanted to add until I started listening to more of the music. But it's rap, but it's not like your basic rap, bro. It's got guys like Sofago, Lucky, Babyface Ray, DC The Dawn, Can, Summers, Destroy Lonely, Yeet, Quinn FNN, and just rappers like that. And just basically not your usual rap, but like whenever I listen to certain rap, I like hearing the same type of rap. So that's like whenever I listen to that type of stuff, I gotta keep listening to it. Then my fourth is my country playlist. It's called "I'm a Country Boy?" Because I probably made this whenever I was like a junior in high school, and I never added anything. I probably had like 6 songs on there till I became a sophomore in college.
So let me ask you now: are you a country boy?
Bro, I'm suave. And if suave has to do with being country, I guess I'm country. However, I won't say I'm like just straight up country. I like the music though. I do like the music. But I've listened to 4,405 minutes of this. So like
Jeez.
it's a crazy playlist. And then my third playlist, it's called No Destination. It's just like a late drive type of playlist.
Okay, I feel you. Like mine, number 2.
Yeah,
I got you.
late night drive. There's some alternative stuff in there. It's just like anything slow, anything like chill. You just kind of something that like you can just kind of not even be paying attention to the road and like you're still just driving. You feel me? Then at number 2, the playlist is called Suave. Like this is my first playlist on my phone, but it's my first playlist that kind of revolves around like everything hip hop related, but also nothing like crazy. Like it'll be stuff like I don't know, like just regular songs you'd hear from like Chris Brown or something, or like some mainstream rap. You feel me? Then at number 1, this is so crazy considering the fact that like all of my other number 1s had nothing to do with it, and this playlist is called In My Bag, and it's my R&B playlist.
Are you not in your bag?
I'm in my bag, but it's my R&B and soul playlist, and it's just like everything else has been like rap for number 1. However, I do have a lot of Rod Wave in that playlist.
Bro, you miss her. It's okay.
But it's my R&B and soul playlist, and I've listened to this album for 7,000 minutes. So.
Dang. The fact that your number 1 is 7,000 minutes and my number 1 is 24,000 minutes, that's such a crazy difference.
But, yeah, I mean, I feel like there's not, like, too much of a drop-off between all my things, though. So.
Yeah. A couple of my playlists I think I'm probably going to do a lot more this upcoming year. Probably going to be my language barrier playlist, which is it's not just my Spanish music, but I got some K-pop in there. I got Jackie Chan singing in there. I got some K R&B. I got a bunch of stuff in there. My White Man in Disguise the White Man Inside playlist, that's what it was. Has all my like quote unquote white people music. You know what I'm saying? That's where the country is at, the other stuff.
My playlist is called White Hoe Reparations.
And then the other one probably just like my Disney Channel test musical playlist. And that's like a bunch of old Disney songs. I got some Big Time Rush up in there.
Yeah.
You already know. I got some musicals like from that Tick Tick Boom movie that had dropped with Andrew Garfield, and then La La Land in there. So it's not just Disney Channel like shows and movies and stuff like that. But it's like old stuff like that, and then like some musicals that, you know, I had no other place to put those in. So I put them in there.
But I mean, my playlist will probably stay the same, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I feel like a lot of other playlists I play, like, I mean, all the stuff I kind of put is kind of different in a way. But the other playlist I have is just kind of, I got a white girl playlist, but I only play that whenever I'm around like white people, like white women. So it's just like there's nothing crazy that would have me keep on listening to these albums. So, however, who do you think will be in your top 5 next year?
Oh, my top 5 next year?
In artist.
Neo's probably going to be up there again.
Yeah.
And then I'll say Dylan Sinclair going to be up there. Tyus is always a lot. Dang, it's a hard question. Maybe, so that's 3 right there. If Drake drops, he'll probably be in top 5. If not, he might still be top 5 depending on how I'm feeling next year. But I'm not going to guarantee Drake in my top 5. I think Jeff Burnett's going to make a big leap going into next year. Jeff Burnett's probably going to be my number top 5. And then maybe Russell, if he drops that album, the Sweethearts album that he's been teasing for a minute.
Yeah.
And then I don't know who number 5. Those are some people that might be in there. So I got like really 3 locks. And then I don't know about anyone else.
Yeah, I feel you. I probably got 2 locks. And Probably just 3, because honestly, Drake and Kendrick are staying for sure.
And Rod's gonna stay too.
Rod's gonna stay too. But if I had to have like anyone that would come up into this top 5, it would definitely be, depending on if he drops, Tory Lanez. Because by the end of this year, I've been listening to him a lot. Because you know, last time whenever we ended the pod, we started listening to him, and then he'll probably drop again next year, which is Gunna. And then I've been listening to a lot of these people on my No Destination playlist. I have Saba, and he's hard, bro. And he got features from Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper's feature was pretty good on there. And then I also got Black on there, 6 Lack, however y'all like to say it.
6 Lack.
Oh my goodness. But
I don't care.
Those are 2 other guys that I really feel can make a big leap. Cause I'm not sure if 6 Lack was in my thing last year, but I think he was definitely top 10 last year too.
I'm glad you said 6 Lack right there.
Bro, I'm saying it for y'all, bro. His name's Black.
6 Lack.
Black.
6 Lack.
But yeah, that's my top 5. I feel like the real competitors are definitely finna be those last 3, Gunna, Saba, and Black.
Yeah, it's really gonna be interesting. So there's gonna be other stuff that we talk about as the year comes to an end. We'll obviously have a Christmas episode coming soon, but not next week. Next Friday, you'll be getting conspiracy theory episode, and get ready to be theorized. I'll say that. Then Monday we'll talk about a little bit more college footballs as the playoffs approach. So we'll still talk about NFL and NBA and whatnot, but you'll definitely get a lot more college football than we've been talking about the last couple weeks.
Yes, sir. The playoffs are upon us. This will drop in the morning. It will be December, so 'tis the season, everybody.
And then maybe next week or whenever we talk about Christmas, we'll talk about when is an acceptable time to listen to Christmas music. We won't get into it today, but we'll definitely have this conversation.
We shall.
But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Whether you're new or returning, we really appreciate it. And don't forget to share the pod with people you know. Get us. We would appreciate you to get other people to listen to our podcast every week or whenever they can.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
I'll see you guys.